Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever time you're watching me from. And I want to say a very, very big thank you for sticking by. Thank you for always and always following through. If you've not watched the last video, I think you need to watch it. Because in that video, I talked about 5 ways to make money online. And when I mean make money online, whether as a service provider or a business owner who sells product based. And in this video, I'll be sharing how to create content that speak to your audience. Somebody asked me to do this. I know that this has been the problem of many, many business owners. And that question is, how can you create content that speak directly to your target audience? When I'm answering this question, I'll focus mainly on the target audience. Let's be honest, you cannot create content that speak to your target audience if you don't know your target audience. You need to know your target audience. If you don't know your target audience, everything you're creating is like you're talking to nobody, because if you talk to everybody, you're talking to nobody. So one thing you need to first of all settle is, who is my target audience, or who are my target audience? So what we basically do is creating an avatar. Number one, person that represents one person. That in marketing, the idea is that if this can convert this type of person, that means more of that person can be converted. So if you're creating content that speaks to, let's say for instance, you are selling a skincare product. If you create a target audience that looks like somebody that has skin problems, or somebody that wants to just always and always look good, more of that person that has skin problems will resonate with it. If it is maybe somebody that just wants to always look good, maybe he already has good skincare but wants to look good, more of that kind of person, do you understand, would convert. So the first thing you need to ask yourself is, who is my target audience, or who are my target audience? You can have one, you can have two, but if you actually want to create content that speak directly to your target audience, you need to know your target audience. For instance, I just mentioned two ID audience. So ask yourself, what content do I want to speak to this one? What content I want to speak to? I'm going to be using a skincare product or a skincare business owner throughout this video. So now, one audience is the one who has skin problem, who is struggling and wants to, clear it off. The other person is the one who does not have struggle with skin problem, but wants to always good, like the person has very good skin look, but wants to always look good. So these are two different target audience. I hope you are getting it. Take a pen and jot this down. This is very, very important. If you want to actually speak directly to your audience, you need to know your target audience. Who am I speaking to? Am I speaking to both, or am I speaking to one? The measure to actually identify your target audience. What is my product or service solving? And who is this thing for? You need to know your product, know it so well that you can easily say that this is the person that this product I'm selling or this service I'm selling or doing can solve. Now, when you know your target audience, you have to create an avatar. So let me give you a template. Take a pen and write this down. If you're a product-based business, this is how you should write it. The name of my brand is Dash, and I sell Dash. This product solves Dash. If you're a service-based business owner, the name of my brand is Dash, and I do Dash. This service solves Dash. So you can see the templates I'm using. So through this, you are conscious of what your product or service is solving. So now, once you've done that, you will now say this solution is applicable to, mention them. Can be one, can be two. You can focus on, for instance, now, if you're a skincare business owner, you can have, everything related to skincare, but for different people. Just be aware of type of skincare products you're selling and who it is for. Do you get it now? So now, let me give another thing. Now, once you've done that, you're going to go to ChatGPT. I really, really love ChatGPT. No doubt about it. I love ChatGPT so much. I used to tell people that I'm a very big fan of ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT is your helper. You don't have to do the whole work on your own. So now you go to ChatGPT and you say, tell ChatGPT exactly the same template and ask ChatGPT, who is this thing for? You can go do that. Ask ChatGPT, who is this thing for? Once you're able to ask ChatGPT, who is this thing for? ChatGPT is going to tell you, give me the template that the name of my brand is this. I sell Dash. This product solves Dash. Who is this for? You will put it there. Now, use ChatGPT to create your avatar. Give me a detailed avatar for this. You need to know your demographics and your physiographics. Now I'm going to explain that before I move on to the ChatGPT. Now your demographics is what you see. For instance, I am somebody's target audience. This is me. My name, my age, where I work, how much I make, my relationship status. Am I single? Am I married? Where I stay, where I live, who I mingle with, what's my buying behavior, how do I buy things, where do I go to buy things. So anything pertaining to the physical appearance or physical actions. But now the physiographics is dealing with the inner, the psychology, my pain point. You cannot see my pain point. There are those aspects of me that you cannot see. But I know I have something I'm battling with. My desires, I know I have something I'm battling with. My buying motivation, what motivates me to buy? I know I have it. You need to be aware of this. Now, you go back to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to give me the demographics and physiographics. You might not want to use physiography, maybe just very clear. Give me the demographics and the pain points, desires, and buying motivation of this target audience. Put the target audience there. You can see it's very simple. If you want to actually create content, you need to know your target audience. If you don't know your target audience, every kind of content you're going to create will never ever convert anybody. Never. So you have to know your target audience. Like freaking important. Very, very important. So now once you know your target audience, ChatGPT give you everything. Now when ChatGPT give you everything, what you will now do is now start using those pain points and problems, those solutions, those buying motivation, those desires. You will start using them to create content. Now let's start with a pain point. I'm focusing on skincare products. Now, let me use the first target audience. That somebody struggling with a skincare body problem, right? So, and you sell a skincare body cream that can, clear that problem of maybe let's say for instance rashes. The pain point there is struggling with rashes. So, are you struggling with rashes? You can see how I use question to create the content. Are you struggling with what kind of rashes, or are you struggling with rashes on your skin? Do you see? Are you struggling with rashes on your skin? ChatGPT actually gives you like a profession. Like, what does the person do? Are you struggling with rashes on your skin as a this? Start telling, the problems, and you intensify the problem. Let me say, you understand how rashes, causes embarrassment in public. You cannot easily go in public. People are trying to run away from you. These are one of the worries. They use it to create content. People are trying to run away from you, and you really, really want to get this off your body. So we have a product that you can use, and this product, once you're able to use it, it would help to clear every kind of rashes from your body. This product is called so and so product. Smart, Abby? Yes, I know it's smart. I didn't hold the script. So it's based on, how I know how to use content to speak to people directly, especially when it comes to running ads. So if you want to run hard for your business, because the success of your business lies in your creative, in your content. So reach out to me. I'm going to help you. If you want me to run it for you or not, I also run the service of helping you with content that you use for the ad, your script. ChatGPT cannot do everything, right? Especially when it comes to ad, you really, really need somebody to do that for you. You can use the pain points to create content as often as you can. Not only question, you can also use educational content. So if you want to learn the different types of content to use, you need to watch my webinar series so that you'll be able to know the type of content. We have different type of content. We have educational, we have question, we have how-tos, right? We have action. So once you're able to do this, it would help you to know exactly how to, start your question and how to go detailed. Another way you can speak to your target audience is through goals. Their goals. Do you want to? Did you see that? Because I really want to. Do you desire? Do you really want to get this out of your body? Or let me now use the other type of audience. Let's be practical. Do you have a lovely skin and you really want to look better? I've got a solution for you. Bam! It is simple, but it takes practice. Do you understand? It takes a lot of practice. So if you want to know how to speak to your target audience, you need to really know your target audience in and out. In and out is the demographics, in is the physiographics. In and out. Once you're able to know your target audience, you need to know also the problem you're solving. What product or service are you selling? And the problem it is solving. Now, you also need to know the pain points and the desire, so you can use them. This is the pain point and desires you use to create your content as often as you can. And sometimes you can also use mistakes that they make. That is why you need to be obsessed with your audience, to be honest. When you're obsessed with them, find it easy to come up with any type of content for them. Do you understand? So yes. So now I want you to practice what I taught you in this video and come back to me. Yes, I would love to see it in the comments. Come back to me and tell me, or you can come to reach out to me my DM, either Instagram or WhatsApp. I would love to see your comment on how this has really helped you to create content that speak directly to your audience. So you don't just create content, you need to have a target audience. Yes. If there's any other thing you would like me to talk about, please type it in my comment. I want to say thank you for always and always coming back to learn, for always seeing value in me. I look forward to our next video. This